All right, here we are with Jon Conant with the latest venture. It's like every couple of years there's something like
bored.
You get bored and you do it onto something.
But I think this could be it for me.
I think it could be too, because this is like one of your big passions.
Right.
So, yeah.
Everybody knows that arts can be lean at times.
But fitness. We're here at CrossFit Cape Ann.
Yes.
So when you're looking it up in the newspaper or you're looking it up online, don't look up Cape Ann CrossFit. Look up CrossFit Cape Ann.
That's right.
Right? Okay. And we're here at 7 Parker Street. How long have you been open now?
We are finishing up the second week.
Yeah?
Yeah. So the first week was all free. Second week we're putting people through these private sessions just to go over safety and the different form for the different lifts that are involved, and I guess that's it pretty much. And then next week we're starting to run a full schedule.
Now when you say a full schedule, CrossFit is it an individual or is more of a class?
It's a class, yeah. So basically we're going to have roughly 5 to 6 classes a day. It's going to be 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 5:15, 6:30, and potentially 7:30. And then as the client list grows, we might add in like a noon class or an 8 a.m. class, depending, just to keep it manageable size-wise. So.
Now, how does CrossFit training differ for people that don't know? Because probably most people don't. How does it differ than going to a regular gym?
Well, first thing is the layout of our gym is just like pretty much open floor plan. We've got a pull-up setup, medicine balls, kettlebells, climbing wall, plyometric boxes, rowers, bumper plates. So basically we give people room to move around, essentially. So CrossFit itself is more about like full range of motion, full body movements. It's pretty much the direct opposite of like isolation. So we don't use any machines. We're not doing like a bodybuilding strength routine. It's more about conditioning workouts. And we do some strength, but we do pretty much a lot of conditioning stuff. So the way that it works is there's 5 classes a day. Each class is exactly the same. They go over the same stuff. There's a warm-up, a skill session, which is like 15 minutes where we'll go over, it could be anything. It could be rowing technique, it could be certain lift, push-ups, whatever. We're just going over the proper way to do it, make sure everybody's doing it safe, the mechanics are sound, and then we get into the conditioning part of the workout, which that changes every day, so it keeps it fresh for people. So today, the advanced conditioning workout is as many rounds as possible in 18 minutes of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 kettlebell swings with 53 pounds for men, 35 for women. And then from that, we scale back. So we'll have like two different modified versions of the workout. One is 8 minutes, one is 12 minutes, and then we can decrease the weight of the kettlebell based on people's fitness level.
But every day, but then you change it up.
Yeah, so that's just today.
Right.
And tomorrow, it's going to be something completely different. So we're trying to give people, basically, get them as fit as they possibly can be in all different time domains, be it like a 3-minute time domain or a 40-minute time domain, you know? So give them the full range of all their different energy systems.
See, I think a lot of people, when they train and when they work out, they get stuck in a rut. I know when I worked out, it was all about, I was trying to put on body mass.
Right.
And it would be about going to the gym and lifting weights, the bench and the, the lat pulls and everything else.
Right.
And then you can do that for so long, and then you lose interest, or you just,
Right.
and then your body it learns what you're doing, and you don't get gains.
Exactly. So you got to mix it up a lot. I mean, and I think the fitness industry is definitely realizing that with things like P90X and certain things like that. People are definitely mixing it up and getting good benefits from it, obviously.
Is this similar to P90X?
It is, but it's different in the fact that, there's a community involved, and community that's like really fun and keeps you accountable. And then also we do a lot of like heavier lifting, which they don't do in P90X. And P90X has 12 workouts and we have infinite. So
now, is P90X, is that more to generally to lose weight? Is that what it's all about? Or is it?
You know what? I don't even really know that much about it. I mean, I know that the training styles are similar in terms of high intensity and just like trying to go through the workouts really quickly to build power. But yeah, I think it's just sort of a generalized, like go from, in 90 days, go from, you know, out of shape, overweight to super fit.
Oh, okay. I really wasn't that familiar with it. So why don't we, so over here, I want to show people some of this cool stuff. So you have jump ropes. I can't jump rope. So if I took a class, I'd have to learn how to jump rope, I guess.
So these are all medicine balls. These are ab mats, parallettes, which are for like gymnastic movements like L-sits and dips. These are foam rollers for recovery and mobility. Sandbags, these are kettlebells, which we use for a lot of different things, swinging and cleans.
Yeah, those have become more popular in the last couple of years.
Yeah, definitely. They're super effective because they're kind of a dynamic movement, and they're kind of fun to play with, you know.
Cool.
So.
All right. Well, so when people you do have an online presence because I saw that.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Check out. It's crossfitcapeann.com. There's all information about like memberships. We're running a free class Saturday at 8 a.m., which is like we'll go over sort of the CrossFit methodology, give you a little bit of background on it.
Saturday 8:30 a.m.
Saturday at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Yeah, and then we do a team workout with the members at 9 a.m. So anybody's allowed to come to one class for free. You can drop in, come check it out, and then if you want to come to the Saturday 8 a.m. to keep going and see how that is, that's fine too. And I guess that's it. We got a bunch of different membership plans and punch cards and stuff like that. So
perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so come on down Saturday morning. We'll put this on the blog tomorrow so people will see it. But this is raw and this is basic and this is what you need.
It's pretty much back to basics.
Yeah.
It's hard work, but you know, anything that actually works or gains traction, you know, tends to be hard.
And if you're in it, right, and if you've been doing something at a gym that the same routine and you haven't been seeing gains, come here, do this, and I can promise you, you're going to see a whole different level of fitness.
Definitely, if you're consistent about it, for sure.
There you go.
For sure.
Thanks, Jon.
Thank you.